Hi, this is Harpreet Chawla, software developer at IBM Bluemix Globalization Pipeline Service, and today we'll be covering blockchain service on IBM Bluemix. IBM's blockchain offerings on Bluemix are built on top of Linux Foundation's Hyperledger Fabric version 1.0. Let's go ahead and create the blockchain service. Log into your Bluemix account and on your dashboard, click on Create Service. You'll see a list of services available and you'll find blockchain offering under Application Services. Go ahead and create a blockchain service. You can rename the service or credential files if you want to. Under the available pricing plans, select Enterprise Plan and click on Create. After you create the service would be available on your dashboard under Services tab. Click on that and finally click on Enter Monitor to enter the web UI or dashboard of blockchain service. After you create the service, you need to create a network. Provide network name, name of your institution, etc. You can invite members to join your network now or later. Establish policies for membership, channel creation, and chain code. I'm not going to cover this step right now. Let's configure some network resources. In the Overview tab, you can view the network service credentials. You can also view the status information about network components, or you can view the logs. If you don't see the two peers, click on Add Peers and select the quantity. I'm not going to add any peer right now because I've already added two small peers to my network. In the Members tab, you will see a list of members who have joined your network. To invite more members to this network, provide the institution name and their email and click on Add Member. As you add new members, they'll receive email notification that provide instructions to join this network. Under the Certificates tab, you'll see a list of admin certificates that are associated with your membership. Click on Add Certificate and click on Docs to learn how to generate these certificates. After you have generated the certificate, provide a short name and the signed certificate in the key field and click on Submit. You'll not be able to use this certificate on an existing channel. And remember, after uploading the certificate, you have to restart all your peers before submitting any transactions. After you have added the admin certificates, let's go ahead and create a channel. For that, you need to click on Create Channel and provide a short name and a short description. After that, you need to invite members to join the channel, and you can customize the permissions by assigning roles for each invited member. For example, if you have 10 members in your network, but you want only 5 members to be a part of this channel, you just send invitation to those 5 members. The reader can query the ledger, the writer can update the ledger, but the operator can query or update the ledger. So I'm going to set myself as an operator. I'm not going to add any member to this because I'm the only one added in my network right now. Then you can configure the channel update policy by selecting the number of channel operators to approve the request. The invited members will get a notification and they can either approve or decline the request. And then you can click on Submit Request. Once you do that, you'll be able to see a channel created and no peers are added to the channel. Let's go ahead and add some peers to the channel. For that, under the Actions header, click on Join Peers and select the peers who you want to be added to the channel. Right now, those two peers are not added, so the status is not joined. And click on Add Selected. As soon as the peers are added, you'll see that a block height of 1 and a time creation is added to the channel. Let's go ahead and see what that means. You'll see a Genesis block is created as soon as you add peers to the channel. A Genesis block is the first block of a blockchain. Now we are ready to install some chain code. All the members of the channel need to install the same chain code with the same name and version on every peer that will run the chain code. In the chain code screen of your network monitor, select a peer from the drop-down list to install the chain code. I'm going to select peer C. You'll see a list of chain codes that have already been installed on the peer. Let's go ahead and install some chain code. Provide a chain code ID and a version and browse to the Go file on your local disk and click on Submit. You can see the chain code has been installed on peer C, but it has not been instantiated on any channel. When you install the chain code, you need to instantiate it on the channel before it can be used. In the same screen, under the Actions header, click on Instantiate. Provide the arguments and the channel on which you want to instantiate the chain code and click on Submit. After you have instantiated your chain code, you can verify the same by going to the Chain Code tab and by selecting the peer. You'll see a list of chain codes that have been installed on a particular peer. I see that demo chain code have been installed on peer C and it's running on demo channel and a test channel. We can also verify the same by going to the Channels tab. Let's go ahead and select a channel. I see that a second block is being generated. This gets generated when we instantiate the chain code on this channel. In the Chain Code tab, you can also verify the chain codes that have been instantiated on this channel and the peers who are running the chain code. From your client application, if you want to query or invoke a particular chain code, then you can go to the channel screen and under chain code, you'll find chain code specific JSON file, which is also called the service credential file. You can also view chain code specific logs here. You can install or instantiate chain code from your client application, but it's much easier to use Blockchain Web UI or Dashboard to do the same after you have added your admin certificates.